It's your boy V Ben Israel, the People's Champ. Y'all are now tuned in to the People's Podcast. Stay tuned. We're gonna get into this riff off session. Stay tuned.
The champ is here. 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 The champ is here.
It's your boy, V Ben Israel, the People's Champ, back with another live stream. Oh man, it's nice today here in the QC, y'all. I'm outside. Y'all know I like to get that vitamin D. That sun is beaming. I'm getting charged up. We're gonna riff off a little bit. We're gonna talk some ish. Oh man, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Share it to your social medias. Hit the Cash App. Send me $2, y'all. I need my tea low. I need another tea. Somebody got to contribute to my tea fund. Oh man, February 1st, 2024. Here in the QC, I am the Shogun of Charlotte. I am the People's Champ. I am the Heisenberg of this ish. Y'all are now tuned into the best. You are now rocking with the best. Welcome to the People's Podcast. Mind your manners over here. What are we going to talk about today? Oh man, today's topic is you don't deserve ish. Oh, I'm gonna hurt some feelings. I always hurt feelings. I really don't care. I don't. Y'all know my motto. Hashtag FYF. Fuck your feelings. Longest hashtag running on YouTube. I was using using that hashtag before there were hashtags. Shout out to your boy. Shout out to your boy. I remember when people used to ask me, why you putting that hashtag? We don't do hashtags over here. That's only on Twitter. I say, just watch. Just watch. It's coming soon. Was I right? Did I end up being right? Don't y'all get tired of me being right? Oh man, it's wonderful out here, man. It's a little breeze. But as you can see, all I got is a hoodie on and a hat. I got a t-shirt on under this hoodie, pair of jeans. It's nice out here, man. Y'all got to spend some time outside. Y'all got to spend some time outside. People walking up and down the street. I'm seeing the UPS man, the mailman, they out early. Neighbors is out. Y'all got to spend some time outside. I'm out here broadcasting live on the back of Lady Leo. Y'all don't know about Lady Leo. Y'all better ask Harmonize about Lady Leo. She'll tell y'all about it. Right now, she's my table, my desk. Got my tea over there. Got my tripod set up. We talking ish today. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Baby, baby, baby. If you don't want to be here, don't be here. I'm gonna get this disclaimer in. Move around. Plenty of places to be out here in these YouTube streets, in these social media streets, in these fake book streets, in these Instagram streets, in these TikTok streets. Move around. Go look at Jessica the Cat. Go look at her videos. Maybe that's more to your liking. Yeah. But I don't make content for the mass appeal. It's not what I don't do that. I think some of y'all got me twisted. Especially a lot of y'all new content creators who you validate yourselves by throwing out a bunch of bullshit content and supposedly building up your subscriber count, and you ain't saying nothing. It's not quality. All you're doing is regurgitating other people who've come before you. I mean, almost word for word in a lot of cases. And it's sad. It's sad. Where's your originality? Where is your creativity? See, y'all confuse articulation because you can articulate with being intelligent. That's not the same thing. Not the same thing. Case in point, I was in the Uber earlier this morning and I had to run out. And the kid, I would suspect that he was either a late millennial or a older Gen Z. So I'm putting him around that 25, 27 age group, somewhere in there. And when I get in the car, he says, if you don't mind me asking, how much did this Uber trip cost you? So I told him it was like $7 and some change. I wasn't going far. And oh, okay. So then about 5 minutes later, I'm looking out the window. I'm not really paying attention to him. It wasn't no continuous conversation. He goes, well, I didn't mean to offend you. I'm like, you didn't offend me. He wants to go into explaining what have I been saying. Y'all millennials, y'all zoomers, y'all get this from your mamas. You gotta fucking explain everything. I don't care about your explanation. I'd rather ride in silence or listen to the music. I don't want to talk to you. Part of the reason I didn't want to talk to him, he didn't speak clearly. He had that mumble rapper talk. I thought he was foreign at one point. I thought he was a foreigner. This dude was 100% American, 100% Black American, and he sound. I hear foreigners speak more clearly than he does. So I'm really not interested in what he got to say. Well, I just want to make sure you Uber ain't price gouging me or whatever. First of all, don't work for Uber. Like, you got a choice out here. You knowing how much Uber charge me has nothing to do with how much they charge you. That's the way it works. They got plenty of YouTube channels where these guys are discussing the payment structure and how to maximize your payment for Uber drivers. Shout out to Uber Jeep AZ, Ride Share, Genius. There's a bunch of these guys. I know of a couple of them, and I don't even drive Ubers. They break this shit down. They study it down. They tell you guys how to maximize your money. You asking me how much I paid is telling you what? When you probably don't even know how much your operating cost per mile is. So if you don't know that, what difference does it make? What difference does it make? It was only around the corner. $7 is around the corner. You ain't gonna get no ride cheaper than $7. That's kind of the bare minimum. So we talking about what, 2 miles? So if Uber is paying you $5 or $4 to take me 2 miles, you getting like $2 per mile. That's good money. You should do those kind of jobs all day long, because your operating costs should be around somewhere between 50 and 75 cents per mile. Right. So if you get $2 per mile, that means you're making $1.50 per mile profit. I suggest you do your homework and learn the business that you're in. All you gotta do is go on YouTube. There are plenty of videos. And I gave him a couple. I'm really not interested in it. I don't care to discuss this with you. I just want to go to breakfast, man. I just want to go where I'm going. I don't want to have this, especially it's frustrating with the mumble talk. And, he's facing forward. All of these young guys talk soft like they whispering. That mealy mouth shit. I can't stand it. Stand upright. Speak the fuck up. Bitch ass niggas. Put some bass in your voice. Say it with your chest. That's the sense of entitlement. That they think they're entitled or they deserve to be able to explain themselves to everybody. You don't deserve shit. I'm paying you to do a job. That job doesn't involve me conversating with you. Pick me up and drop me the fuck off. That's all we got in common. That's all we got. That's our business. Especially when you can't speak clearly and you're mumbling. Why would you think I'm offended? I'm looking out the window. I'm looking on my phone. I'm enjoying the ride. I'm good. You didn't offend me. I just don't give a fuck about what you're talking about. Doesn't mean I'm offended. Golly. And I know some of you in the chat, oh, V, you so mean and you so hard. And fuck y'all. That's what I got to say to y'all. Fuck y'all. I'm real. Y'all want real? I'm giving you the fucking real. I didn't give a fuck about what he had to say. Why should my morning be disturbed? Because of his bullshit. Why do I have to listen to that? Why is that my responsibility? See, y'all so used to people talking to y'all smooth as butter and soft as oil. The Bible said avoid people like that. I'm not that guy. I'm going to cry aloud and spare not. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. Do the job I'm paying you for. Last night, I'm telling Amanaz this story last night. It's about 9 o'clock at night. I'm outside chilling. Car pulls up. Now, our house is kind of like, for example, here's the driveway, right? We got 2 cars in our driveway. And if she pulled up, we could put another car behind this car. So he's a good ways. He on the street. See where the street at? I ain't never seen this car before. Now he wants to talk to me through the car window instead of getting out the fucking car and walking up to my steps and introducing himself. He just some random person. Is pitch black out here at night. Do I remember him is what he's asking me. I'm like, who the fuck are you, man? Like, I've never seen, like, who are you? So he goes to proceed to explain. He came over here to cut the grass one time, and correct me if I'm wrong, Amanaz. That was July or August when he came over here. That dude, I think you said his name is Travis. I don't know. He was cutting the grass in the back, and he claimed some bees stung him. So he ran out of here, ran down the street and hopped in the car, left his lawnmower here, and left the damn gas can here. The gas can still sitting in the backyard, right? We ain't seen this dude since. Now you decide 6 months later to come over here at 9 o'clock at night to ask me about the lawnmower. Hell, I thought he had been came and got the lawnmower. That lawnmower had been gone, and it was a brand new lawnmower. It was nice. But it ain't our responsibility. You left it out there in the backyard. Somebody got it. The backyard ain't fenced in. He never called us and said, hey, can you keep an eye on my lawnmower till I get back? Nothing. So 6 months later, you pop up. Man, I don't give a fuck about what you got to say right now. I don't care. Obviously, you didn't care. Why are you here now? Where are you going to put the lawnmower? That little ass car that he pulled up in on the passenger side? They couldn't put the lawnmower in that car. It was a big lawnmower. It wasn't going in that car. So why are you here? Why do I care? Why do you think you deserve to interrupt my night with your foolishness? I'll wait. I'll wait. But I'm wrong. No, V, you wrong. You're just so bitter and mean. And no, I don't like people taking liberties with me and feeling entitled when they could just talk because they need a friend that day. That ain't my responsibility. Then he want to try to shake my hand. I'm like, nah, man, I'm not shaking your hand. I don't know where the fuck you came from. I don't know you. It's pitch black out here. COVID going, man, get the fuck out of here. He never went in the backyard to see if the lawnmower was back there because I told him I don't know if it's back there or not. Go look. He never went to look. So what you want me to do? What you come over here for? To ask me, do I know about the lawnmower? When you could just turn around and, hey, man, I need to see if my lawnmower is still back there. Okay, cool. I told him the gas can is back there. He didn't even get that. So why did you come over here? I told you these things are patterns, man. Let me check my comments, y'all. Hold on a minute. Let me see what I got, man. Hold on. Let me see what we're working with. Let's see what we're working with. Amanaz, of course, is in the house. She says, please hit that like button, y'all. And she also says, well, her signature, hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Let me allow myself, let me reintroduce myself to y'all. Mucho gusto. I am the People's Champ. I am the Shogun of Charlotte. This is the fucking People's Podcast. We don't do that bullshit over here. Y'all used to bullshit. Y'all used to people bullshitting y'all. I ain't got time from that. I'm from Jersey. We don't do that in Jersey. People just running up on you, wasting your time with foolishness. I'm a polite person. I like talking to people. I like good conversation. But that bullshit and that mealy mouth shit, again, dude last night was mealy mouth. I could barely hear what he was saying. Can you get out the fucking car and talk to me like a man? The fuck are you doing? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But, y'all forget, man. Y'all forget who y'all dealing with.
I violate all your personal space, bitch. I'm that cousin always on punishment. I'm not the nigga you can play with.
Y'all forget who y'all dealing with. That's all I got to say. I'm not that nigga you could play with. Y'all used to playing games with people and people entertaining that shit. I don't waste my time. I've done enough of that in my lifetime. I'm not doing that no more. It don't benefit me whatsoever. Talking to that dude in the Uber this morning benefited me how? Like, where was the conversation going? It was for his benefit. He wanted to vent. That ain't my job to listen. Nigga, I pay you. You got hired to do a service. I told y'all things coming through. There was a chick that was delivering my Uber Eats last week. She pulls up to the house. I'm standing on the steps. I selected meet at door. So that means they agreed to deliver my food to my door. She gets out the car. I'm standing where I'm standing. I ain't even got no shoes on. I'm standing there. And it was cold last week, right? So I wait for her to bring the food. She finally gets up there to me. And she goes, well, you at least could have met me halfway. Meet you halfway? I said, ma'am, I paid you to do a service. I'm here. I'm where I agreed to be, at the door. Your job is to bring it to me. Well, that's not very masculine of you. The fuck you mean? See, that's that they want that 50-50 and equality bullshit when it benefits them. But when they actually got to do the actual job they signed up to do, they want somebody to do their job for them. What if Almond had came out and got the food and not me? Would you have said that to Almond? Fuck no, she would not have. So why are you saying it to me? Do your fucking job. Ain't nobody forcing you to do this. You agreed, you volunteered to do this job. So do it. 1 star. I ain't giving you no fucking 5 stars for you complaining for doing the minimum. Are you shitting me? You're complaining for doing the minimum. Unbelievable. People out here just think they deserve shit just because they showed up. Where that happen at? Where that happen at? Could you imagine your mailman pulling up in front of your house screaming at you from the mail truck and expect you to come halfway to get the mail? Ain't his job to put the mail in the box? And if your box is on the side of your house, that's where they got to bring it, right? So why the Uber man get better treatment than the mailman? I mean, what are we saying here? This shit is foolishness. It's foolishness. Unfucking believable. You can't make this shit up.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
The sense of entitlement that some people have is astounding. They ain't doing what they agreed to do, and they want you to go do extra. I gotta pay you. I'm already paying a premium to get the service, right? And then then they want you to tip them for doing for them doing the minimum. They're doing what they supposed to do. They ain't did nothing extra. Really? Really? On top of the premium, I gotta pay extra to get you to do with the minimum. How that makes sense? Uber drivers, please explain to me how that makes sense. Uber Eats drivers, DoorDash, Lyft, all of y'all. How does that make sense? Damn, it feel good out here. Oh man, it feels good. But I know some of y'all in the comments right now like this.
I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You heard what I said? Because I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you.
Shout out to Messy Michonne. Shout out to Messy Michonne. Can't say it no better than that. That's how a lot of y'all and y'all zesty ass ninjas have developed that same behavior from your mamas. I don't care. Do what you're supposed to do and keep it moving. Why do I have to entertain you? Oh, baby, baby. Now that leads me to the Manosphere Ninjas. That leads me to y'all blue pill ninjas. Because that's what y'all are. You ain't red pill. Red pill means you wanna know reality. You wanna know what the truth is. Something ain't right. And you wanna learn what the truth is. That's what red pill is. Blue pill is believe whatever you want. That's where y'all are. I've been telling y'all that for 15 years. If you haven't been unplugged from the system, you are part of the system. And y'all don't even realize y'all the most dangerous. Y'all agents of the system. And that's why y'all keep spreading garbage content. And flip. Some of y'all I had to unring your bell. Because it's too many notifications. Y'all make a garbage ass live stream and then go chop it up with garbage ass clips. Over and over and over again. Because y'all doing clickbait. Y'all doing bait and switch. Again, I don't do content like that. My content isn't for the masses. My content is for a select few. For the elites. That's who I make content for. Meaning only a couple of y'all gonna get what I'm saying. Everybody else, I'm talking over your head. You're not ready for this class. I'm doing master classes. I'm doing PhD level classes. I'm doing graduate school level classes over here. Y'all doing elementary shit. I'm listening to a panel the other night. What was it? Can't remember whose show it was. Anyway, her body, her choice. Fuck yeah, it is. Why are we having this conversation again? Again, we beat that shit into the ground. It's her body, her choice. Well, I don't think it's choice. I think it means responsibility. That's what the fuck choice means, dickhead. That's what it means. Congratulations, you found a thesaurus. Congratulations. I'm sorry, somebody car noisy as shit on this other street over here. Damn. I don't know if they be doing their cars purposely like that or the motherfucker needs some maintenance, but I heard that bitch 2 streets over. I'm like, the fuck is that? A lawnmower? Anyway, a woman is control of sex and reproduction. A man is in control of relationships and marriage. This has already been discussed and debated. Again, y'all keep trying to. The reason why the women can't move forward, because y'all fucking silly ass ninjas can't move forward. Stop having these conversations. It's over with. We've already beat this topic into the ground for the last 3 to 5 years. Where were you? Then I suggest you do some research on what we've already been discussing over here. You're late. You got to catch up. You got to stay after school and do some extra homework. Whatever you got to do to catch up. The rest of us shouldn't have to go backwards to get you up to speed. You're late. A woman can only get pregnant 5 to 7 days during a month. This is a biological fact. There is no arguing this. It's not an argument. Can I get somebody to put facts in the chat? A woman can only get pregnant 5 to 7 days out of the month while she's ovulating. There has to be an egg present for you slow guys in order for your sperm to fertilize that egg. If there is no egg, she can't get pregnant. Do you understand? Let me check the damn comments because some of y'all are fucking slow. Some of y'all slow. A woman's ovulation cycle is 5 to 7 days out of a month. Right? Right? So let's just stick with the 5 days, right? That means there's 26 to 24 other days in the month that she can have sex without getting pregnant. It's up to her to know her body schedule. The man has no idea what that schedule is. The woman is responsible 100% for that. Right or wrong. Even before she meets a guy, before she leaves the house, she should already know. Hell, what is it? February 1st today, right? A responsible woman should know today what days during this month she shouldn't have sex. Because she can get pregnant during those days, those 5 to 7 days. So this is before she even meets the man. She chooses not to get pregnant. I'm not going to have sex during that time period. Are y'all with me? Do y'all not understand middle school biology? That's what we're talking about right now. They teach women this in middle school. But the man could have used the condom, and the woman could have used a condom. They're female condoms. The male condom is only 85% effective, and it doesn't change what I said. She can have sex without a condom as long as she's not ovulating. So what the fuck are y'all talking about? It's her responsibility. Why do we have a 2-hour show on this shit? Why do we got a 10-person panel on this shit? And nobody said this. That's the end of the conversation. It takes 5 minutes to bring this point out. Right? Why nobody said this shit? But y'all think y'all having deep intellectual conversation? I'm sorry, you're not. You're not. This is a middle school conversation. I had this conversation. Last time I had this conversation was with my daughter's 20-year-old friend, 24-year-old girl. That was I covered it a few streams back during the summertime. Right? Why are we still having this conversation? It's your body, your choice. And y'all ninjas and ninjettes who have a problem with statistics is because you don't understand statistics. This came out during that conversation too. Stupid ass ninja talk. I said in the chat, and this is how I know y'all read my chat, because y'all like to low-key respond to my shit, but you won't bring me up on the panel. You always keep these dumbass people up on the panel who sit there for hours not offering shit to the panel. But the same old rhetoric they say on every fucking panel. No intellectual conversation. You gotta have intellect to have intellectual conversation. Fuck are we talking about? And y'all get mad at me because I say it like that. Fuck your feelings. Cry aloud and spare not, Christians. That's in every fucking Bible published. Cry aloud and spare not. Y'all walking off a cliff and I'm screaming at y'all to look out for the cliff. And y'all worrying about my tone and how I say things. And I'm trying to save your fucking life. That's the sad part. Well, he could have said it more politely. Then y'all say that shit about Kevin. Who was more polite than Kevin? Kevin was one of the most polite men I've ever seen. He was extremely polite. What did I tell y'all the night he died? Go back and look at that stream. Y'all got what y'all wanted. Y'all danced on that man's grave. And all of that dancing led to what? All it did is expose y'all failures. And where have your failures got you? Where have your failures brought you? Back to me. Because you couldn't live with your failures. Y'all won, supposedly, right? Y'all done. The manosphere is over. Y'all danced on that man's grave. That was the goal, right? So why more women flocking to the manosphere now that Kevin is dead? Please explain it to me. That would be like the United States sending 100,000 soldiers to Iraq today. What's the point? What's the fucking point? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So I brought up the 50 million. Where does the 50 million come from? So roughly the statistics on abortions since abortions were legalized with Roe v. Wade almost 50 years ago, roughly breaks down to 1 million a year. What was that, 1973, 74? So since that time period, Black women have been killing roughly 1 million babies per year. They've been deleting them, roughly 1 million. So when you extrapolate out how many years we've had Roe v. Wade, right around 50, right? 1 million per year times 49 is what? 49 million, ain't it? Why do y'all struggle with that concept? Why y'all struggle with that? Why is that hard for y'all to understand? So when y'all look up when you click those links on Google, you need to read this shit and look at the year that the article was published. What year did that data come from? Oh, it's only like 25, 26 million. Yeah, back 15 years ago, 20 years ago. Now extrapolate forward. And that's only abortions. That's not even including the flat out murders when the kids is already here. Didn't Crimson Cure and I, what was that, last year or the year before last? It was about a whole month. We was doing streams on Black women killing their kids. Right? Where y'all think this comes from? Wait a minute. Let me remind y'all, because y'all hear things, but you don't know the context. You don't understand the context. So let me give you some fucking context.
I'm done with life, and it's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault. I'm done. I'm done.
A lot of you have heard that clip before, but you don't understand where that clip comes from. You don't understand the context. You don't have understanding. So let me give it to you. That young lady was going to court with her children's father. He was trying to get custody of his kids. I believe it was 3 of them, 2 or 3 of them. He was winning in court. She was getting ready to lose her kids. So she goes home after court and kills her kids. And because she didn't want Jermaine to get the kids. And then she makes that video directly after she killed them kids. It's always Jermaine's fault. She was a fucked up mother. You know how bad a mother you got to be to lose your kids? For the father to get custody of the kids? And how squeaky clean his shit got to be? It's two things got to happen, minimum. He got to be good, and you got to be so fucked up. That's what the courts were determining. And her family knew she was fucked up. He knew she was fucked up. She killed them kids, man. And blamed him. And blamed him. That ain't the only one. Again, me and Crimson Cure and I, we, for like almost a month, we was bringing out these cases left and right. The girl here in North Carolina who her and her mama chopped up them kids and put them in the freezer. The other girl who threw her kids off the bridge, and one of the boys survived and one of them didn't. So we ain't just talking about abortions. Since you think it's less than 50 million, sir, it's time for you to get educated and get the reality. The girl up in Chicago who shot her son in the head over the memory card that she thought he took out of her phone and he didn't take it out the phone. She shot him in the head, sat down and made a phone call and got up and shot him in the head again. That was in Chicago. So within the last 2 years, all over the country, these cases have happened. Black women are the number one cause of death, killers, murder of black men and black children. Remember the girl who poisoned her kids and they found the little girls in bed hugging each other? She poisoned them and they fell asleep and died. And that's how they found the girls holding each other. These just the ones that I know about that's just coming to my memory from 2 years ago when we were covering this shit extensively. Right? But you struggle with 50 million, even though they doing 1 million abortions a year. Get the fuck out of here. What kind of logic is that? I just don't understand. Where your opinion supersedes math and logic. I just don't. I don't live in a world like that. How do you argue with the math? And I just simplified it in the most simplest form that I can possibly do. Unbelievable. But you think somebody deserves to hear your fucking stupid ass opinion. Then we go back to the title of today's riff off. You don't deserve ish. What did you fucking earn? Besides, you turned on a fucking camera and got on YouTube. What did you earn? What work have you put in? What accomplishments from 18 to however old you are now have you attained? I'll wait. What have you done that was above average? I'll wait. Most of you ninjas haven't done shit. Right? Haven't done a goddamn thing. But go to work and halfway take care of yourself. You ain't got no net worth. You ain't got no accomplishments. You ain't never been a homeowner. Hell, you ain't never, we and I was talking about this about an hour ago. You ain't never even been into a new car dealership and bought a new car from a new car dealership. Unbelievable. Y'all buy shit from the buy here, pay here lots. Never had that new car experience, that new car dealership experience. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But then you get on Facebook and want to talk like you got all this experience. And ain't this shit. Then men are constantly talking about, I can't find a good woman. Whatever good means, right? I love this one. I'm out all the time. I see pretty women all the time. I see feminine women all the time. Constantly. I speak with them. I interact with them. So how are y'all not finding none? You telling me they all here in Charlotte and I'm the only one that can see them? Is that what y'all telling me? Wherever the fuck y'all live at, maybe you need to move around. Maybe you need to move around. I see them all the time. I was at Golden Corral recently. Gorgeous girl working at Golden Corral. Very nice. Very nice. Was my waitress. Very nice. And then my regular waitress comes up and lets her know, hey, this is my guy. Make sure you treat him good. She's like, oh, of course, baby. Blah, blah, blah. You know, my regular waitress was co-signing for me. Y'all ninjas don't go nowhere. All y'all do is sit up in your fucking house after you get off of work and be on the PlayStation and be on YouTube. Y'all don't do shit. That's why y'all not finding women. Y'all ain't interacting with women. I could tell by how much content y'all put out. Y'all just sitting there hours and hours on hours editing and chopping up videos of y'all bullshit streams and then want to complain about ain't no women out here. And now you going overseas or you doing this and you doing that. Show me. Show me your standard. Because the standard isn't a wish list. Right? You can have a preference. It don't mean you get your preference. Right? Your preference could be BMW and Mercedes all day long. How many BMWs and Mercedes have you owned in your lifetime? None. So what the fuck are you talking about? That's your preference. That ain't your standard. Your standard is that Ford Focus you've been driving for 20 years. Your standard is that little bullshit Honda Civic. That's your standard. Your standard is what you get over time. So fuck pictures. Or show me a picture with you and all of these pretty women, your ex-girlfriends. Show them to me. Or show me all of these pretty women that you've been around that supposedly doms. Show them to me. See, I talk about ranking all the time. And I always accuse the women of not being able to rank. But y'all men don't know how to rank either. And then I talk about that a couple of months back where I was watching a panel and these niggas is ranking themselves based on their looks. What kind of gay ass shit is that? A bunch of men talking about who cuter than the other one. What the fuck? That ain't how men rank each other. Men rank each other based on their accomplishments. Based on their successes they've gotten from competing with other men. What have you done? When have you competed with another man? Never. Most of y'all don't even have jobs that put y'all in direct competition with another man. Black or otherwise. You're not competing. You're just surviving. Show me the pictures. Show me some screenshots of some ACH statements, them deposits. Show me some screenshots of some W-2s. They coming in the mail, right? So don't tell me you ain't got them. Show me all of this money you made last year. I want to see it. I've been asking y'all to do this for 20 years. Because I've been saying for 20 years, y'all lie about how much money you making. You lying. Show me the proof. Ninjas is always quick to brag about some shit they got. You get a nice car, you brag about it. You get some new sneakers, you brag about it. You get a couple of dollars in your pocket, you brag about it. You get you go to a restaurant, you brag about it. Show me this money. Why y'all don't ever brag about that? I ain't seen a goddamn picture in 20 years with all of this money y'all was making. We could go to glass ceiling or glass door and look up how much money you make at your job. We could look it up. All we gotta do is know where you work or what kind of work you do. That's why a lot of y'all like to lie about your job title. Tell us your real job title so we can see how much money you really make. I'll wait. I'll wait. Cause $20 an hour ain't $100. Ain't $100,000 a year, boo boo. $20 an hour is $40,000 a year before taxes. And I ain't talking about your overtime money either. I'm talking about your base salary. Y'all killing yourselves to make whatever little bit of money you got last year. Working 7 days a week and 15 hours a day and all kind of stupid shit. 15 hours a day, 3-4 days a week. You're killing yourself to make ends meet and ain't got shit to show for it but some bullshit trip to Mexico and an eviction notice because you ain't pay your rent when you went to Mexico. You came back to that eviction notice or you came back to them disconnection notices. Y'all ain't making no money. Stop fucking lying. Y'all ninjas on these panels, all y'all want to do, y'all got mama trauma. Shout out to Crimson Cure. Y'all got mama trauma. I think that's where I got it from. I got that word, that term from either Crimson Cure or Coach Greg Adams. One of them said it, and I love it. Y'all got mama trauma. Y'all on here trying to do therapy, trying to do self-therapy. That's why y'all want to argue with women. That in your mind, you arguing with your mama. In your mind, you arguing with your sisters. Y'all arguing whatever woman caused you trauma in your past. That's why y'all always got a bunch of women up on y'all panels. You're not solving shit. At the end of your live stream, I never hear no resolution. I never hear no resolution. I never hear nobody say, now I got deeper understanding. I was confused before. Now I understand. We can move on. It's the same circular arguments over and over and over. And y'all ninjas think y'all deserve shit that you ain't worked for. I deserve a certain type of woman. Why? You ain't never had her before. You ain't never qualified for her before. So what changed? Because you got a little job? You got a new job? Well, you got to work that job 3 to 5 years, according to Kevin Samuels, for us to even count that shit. So how long you been on that job? So 3 to 5 years you've been working that job and you ain't got the woman you think you qualify for? Because you fugazi. It's false bravado. It's false masculinity. We don't believe you. You need more people. Pookie proves y'all wrong every day. Pookie don't have the money y'all got. Pookie taking y'all girls from you. How that happen? Since you so masculine and macho and all of that bullshit, how come Pookie took your girl from you? Explain that to me. Unbelievable. Pookie slide right the fuck in there. We can smell the milk on y'all breath. Y'all fresh off the porch. It don't matter what your little job title is. They don't believe you. Because money is only part of it. Money, energy, attention, and time. You're only talking one part of the equation. And if you want to use, that's Coach Greg Adams. If you want to use Crimson Cure, the 4 Ps: provisioning, problem solving, procreation, and protection. Those are your 4 P's. Y'all niggas only talk about one of the P's. And it's always money. And y'all don't have the money y'all claim to have. You don't have it. You fugazi. That's why women don't respect you. They can tell by the tone of your voice. Over millions of years of generations, women have learned how to survive. They have survival instincts that have been passed down from generation to generation. They can spot y'all ninjas coming a mile the fucking way in most cases. You not about that life. You not about that dude. You don't deserve ish. And in most of your life, you've been dating or getting below average women. Facts. 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 What Angry Man call it? Strags. What Coach Greg Adams call it? Strag and Snickle. What you think they've been? These men, my colleagues, have been saying this to y'all for years. Y'all don't listen to them. Y'all don't even know who I'm talking about. You ain't never watched Coach Greg Adams. Y'all just now learning about Angry Man. And y'all damn sure don't know about the People's Champ. Been here for years. Years. But see, when I come around, I'm a threat to y'all. Angry Man is a threat to y'all. Coach Greg Adams is a threat to y'all. Blizzard King is a threat to y'all. Y'all fear shows. And y'all get defensive. But because you're in control of your stream, you want to act like you the man. A lot of y'all. And y'all don't want to give respect to other men who put the work in and who've been putting in the work in. Who've been out here teaching. We didn't just start this shit. Years. Hell, I took time away from my channel to help other people build up their channels. That's what I did. Took time away from my channel when I was sick. When I was too sick to do it. But I did behind the scenes moderating and coaching for other people's channels. Been here for years. Y'all niggas ain't got no skin in the game. Y'all Johnny come latelys. And most of y'all, that's why we keep having these circular arguments. You don't deserve shit. And that's why you getting the results. You get what you earn. You go to work, they give you a paycheck because you earned that paycheck. You ain't doing no work over here. That's why you're not getting the results. Unbelievable. Y'all niggas don't know yourselves well enough. Kevin told us, a man to go down in looks to go up in behavior. That's me all day long. I don't want an 8, 9, or a 10. That ain't what I don't like that. I'm not attracted to those. Yes, those women are pretty and beautiful and all of that. That's not who I want to be in a relationship with. So, to use an explanation, yeah, Dee Dee is gorgeous. Melanie King was pretty. She was cute. There's a lot of pretty women up here. Kendra G is cute. There's a lot of pretty women on the internet. That's not what attracts me. That ain't my type. But y'all niggas go bonkers over those type of women. Unfucking believable. Unbelievable. Well, that's all I got, man. It's early in the day. I might run it back later. We check my comments before I'm out the door. Yeah. That's what we got, man. I think I done hit the talking point. Like, subscribe, and share. Smash that bell. Hit the Cash App. Send me $2. Holla at your boy.
What's wrong with that?
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So, what that make you? Good? You're not good. You just know how to hide, how to lie. Me, I don't have that problem. Me, I always tell the truth, even when I lie. So say good night to the bad guy.